What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. First up, although I did reply, shout out to Cartoon. I apologize, didn't didn't reply to your comment in time, but yeah, you pretty much have seen what my ultimate weapon was. For those of you that are new to the channel, hi, I'm Solomon, and I upload a video once a day. So I'll have one. I had one yesterday. This one's today. I'll have one tomorrow. And essentially, what I do is I play a match and pretty much live commentate what I'm thinking, why I think it, within the amount of time I have. Again, we only have 5 plus 20 seconds. So yeah, if you guys could, please don't forget to hit that like button down below. Appreciate it very much. And all right, we previously had the longest losing streak I've ever had, even for the past, few years, even on my main account, bruh. Let's move this over. All right. Yeah, this bugging me a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not gonna go for 13 orphans, half outside hand, 6 and 9. Let's just go for 9M here. Game plan is, well, it's kind of reach, but main game plan is to pawn this. Wow, 7, 8, 9. That feels good. Here's a red. 1, 2. I could play this 9. Yeah, let's play this 9. Not gonna go full outside, but worst case scenario, we might use this as a pair. And the reason why I've said this before, why I'm not discarding this back then just yet, here we have an extra 6p draw, despite there, is that if other people had a 5, 6, 7, 50, 50, 1, 2, or 1, 2, I guess we could do 1, 2p, because technically if we draw a 4p, we can still use it with the 5. All right, 1 away. We are missing a pair. We have our Yaku here. They had a south, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, and 6 and 8. That means they're going X suits. Player on the left is not gonna go. If it was me, I'd probably I don't know the rest of their hand, but probably go for a manga and draw. Ooh. They could be pawned because they're already, you know what? Because, well, first off, that's the last south, right? They're committing to have flush. But they play an 8x. You would pawn that if you're full committing and you're in Tenpai. Player on the left, north, that's 2, 3. And half flush, that's 5. Mangan right here. They did play a 6B. Oh, 3, 6, 9. I'm just curious. Is this player in Tenpai? Yeah. There's no way you play P-suit. We know that they want P-suits, first off. And second is 3, 6, right? So 3, 6, 9p. If I was being forced to play a P-suit, I probably would play the 9p. They haven't played any 2, 5, 8 or 1, 4, 7 P-suits. So it's like, come on. And I think they played the 5p because they were already in Tenpai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, not really worth it. Let's play normal. At least we have a backup pair. There is a West out on there. Wow. We might go for a manga and draw ourselves this time. I played a 9 because we have a 6x. Bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are sitting in the south. Unfortunately, there's one on the field already. Player across from us is going for X suits. I'll play a 3x first. Because 6x, right? 4, 5, X suit. I can still use it with the 6. Do I full commit to? Yeah. I would need another P suit, right? There's two. There's no more West there, so. So this is definitely going to be my pair. With a 9p, we could probably draw an 8 to go for a 4-7. We are 1 away. Are we? No, we're not. We're 2 away. All right. Let's greed for the half flush. This is definitely going to be a pair. 9p. We could just discard this as well. At least be in template. If anything, West is a safe tile we can back out on. Is there a possibility of 13 orphans? No, there's 4 east out there. Dangerous. Damaten. Wow. All right, they're starting out. I guess what? White. There's 2. Green. I thought, honestly, here the south is mainly whoever draws it is going to discard it. All right. Next up, not too bad. It's pretty straightforward, actually. Possible 3p here, 5, 8, 6, 9p, 1x pair, 6x pair, 5, 6, 7. We could go for the West. There's an argument to be made to play the 9x there instead of the West. Whoa. I guess we are going P suits as well. They already have their Yaku. 9x. That's the last line. 9x. They're going for X suits. Let's get rid of this before it's too late. Half flush. White. And they played an X suit, so they're most likely in Tenpai. I don't want to play this just yet. Especially knowing the fact that they could be in Tenpai. 5, 7. They could want this even more. Play a 2p. $9x. There's 1, 2. Yes. 3. They kept an east. Yeah, things aren't looking good here. Because, first off, I'm in the lead, right? Is it worth putting myself at risk? And the payout, yeah, I might be dealer, but I like to take a much more defensive approach, I guess. If someone plays a south, I'll play it, right? On top of that, I have Ipeko here, right here. So I'm perfectly fine with going for Damaten. They play a south. We could play. I did not think about going for 7 pairs, I'll be honest, all right? It's much better to have a green weight than an 8. Yeah, they drew another south. 7p. Middle 7. Wow. And became a Hanuman because they conned and got the 3x indicator. Excuse me. Next up, 36p, 36x, possible small screw, 7. It could be a 7-9 weight. Bruh. At least we have a pair, right? Not only is both 1Ms out there, there's a West there. Now they play a West, so this is essentially useless. And they drew another one. 9p, 3, 4, 5. They're red. I'd prefer to now recently I've been trying to take more of an approach of, let's say, yeah, south is worth double, right? Either I play it first and they get their Yaku, right? Or this player gets it as well. Maybe. Ooh, at least we have this as a safe tile. We have a pair here. Triplet, 3-6. We're not losing out on much. 7x. Alright, take a stab at it. They did play a 2p, so unless they decided beforehand to go, for example, if you have a 2-2 3p, you discard a 2 to go for the 1 and 4. No way. Come on, don't do that to me. 1 4. 1x isn't guaranteed. Let's back out. Middle 2x. Wow. It's fine. We share the bill. Still in a pretty good position. West Yaku's, possible 7, 8, 9, or pair, you know. We have a pair here. Obviously gonna pawn that. Do you want to apply some pressure as well? I'm not gonna go for half flush, but 2 and 8p, one or the other. We go 8p because it's possible 3p. Pawn a 1m, play a 7, 3p weight. If we pawn a 9x, bruh. Not gonna pawn that. And there's no way you can, alright? Yeah, you might be able to draw one more tile, but at what cost? Them getting more Dora and Uradora? No, thank you. Ooh, I don't know about the AP. For example, you have a 6-7, right? So if you had a 9p out there, well, that's because you don't need the 9p. You need the 5-8. But again, this also depends on if the player knows how to play efficiently, right? If you use this logic on someone that's, let's say, a much more, I don't know, in bronze room, again, I made same mistake. Suffered quite a bit for it, honestly. Here, 5x pair, we have a 258x weight, 2 possible 4p. Don't need a 9. We could also pawn this as well. Oh, are you going X suits, P suits? It feels like X suits, unless you're in tempai with playing a 5p, so you're going for a 4-7. Let's get rid of this. The risk to reward, yeah, dangerous. It's because they played at 8x. I'm gonna try to go for 4-7 first. Sure. Again, waiting on this, honestly. And because the large hit that they took, right? They could be trying to... Ooh. The problem is I don't think they're going to play it. No, we'll just play safe. We have north, north, south. Croissant. They may not need, like, despite them playing a 3p, right? They could be wanting a 6-9p, right? So why play something that there's like a possibility larger than 0? Well, to be fair, yeah, 3p, there's also possibility. But compared to 6p, there's a difference. Possible chanta. 2p, 789. I'll play a west first. It's because I'm going for chanta. That's why I didn't play this. One p, fine. I'll play it at 9. White is because I don't want to give them their yaku, or we might draw it ourselves. Possible 2x or 1x pair, right? 789. We could go for a draw as well. And dealers probably trying to figure out how to make a larger hand, because this is their last dealer turn. A 4p. I'll play it white, fine. This player is kind of a bit defensive now. Gonna give up on chanta with the 8x and then 3-4. Yeah, it's really hard to convince me to discard a 3-4. Three, 4, 5. Let's just play 9x. A 4x does make me feel a bit safer playing about the 1x. For a draw, we need 7 more tiles. We have 3 in hand. 6. They're backing out as well, so we should as well. The only possibility of this being a tile. Ooh. Need 4 more. I have 2 in hand. There's no way. No, impossible. You could not convince me to play that. We don't get there. A 2-5x is not guaranteed. Just, let's just fall back out. Getting hit by this is just devastating. They might actually get their manga and draw it as well. And there's nothing I can do about it.
No.
369. Again, that 3p. There's nah. I'd probably be in 3rd place right now if I played that 3p. I've already decided to fully back out. Just fully back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Game plan. Hopefully we can use this as a pair. Pawn the red. All right. 2, 3, 4 maybe. 6, 9p. 2, 5x. I'm going to play this east. That is unless I pawn the red. Then I'm willing to play the white. Never mind. Not going to play the white. Here, I'm probably swinging a 4p. I'm probably swinging an east. It's a bit concerning. 8p. 3p. Play safe. Don't do this to me. Game. You've done it twice to me now. All right. My heart is not that big. I can't that. I'm old. 147. At least the difference between first and second is still the same. Five, 8, possible 369. Whoa. Right out the gate. First thing, either they are waiting for like a Yaku. We are 1 away as well. Although we have like a 3x weight. Not the best weight, but still. We could change into half flush. Or all simples, actually. Yo, that's not funny. All right, we took a stab at it. All right, that 1p, very dangerous. They are backing out now. Don't, not green. Come on. All right. 7 pairs. Still hurts. Still hurts. I tried to go for a quick, end their dealer turn, but we got hurt instead. Feels bad, man. Also had to take a look to make sure I was actually recording. Wouldn't be the first time I missed out. All right, triple it. 2x, we are 1 away. 47x, 25p, 5x, 6, 5x, 9x. All right. Not too bad. Kind of. When I say not too bad, is because, like, let's say a 5x, right? We have 2. They discarded 1 because they were going to draw 1. So, ooh, 1, 2, 3x. So technically, there was only one 5x available for me to draw. Compared to 3x or 3p. Just very minor details, but still. Everyone's on edge. $5x. I am afraid this player is going for small pea suits. Oh no. We might have to back out. This is going to hurt too much, especially since we're in 3rd place. Alright, a 3p is safe, at least. Let's go for it. We do have a dealer turn to try to come back from it. Hey. Thank you for the extra 1,000 points. All right. Everyone's pretty close. Sumo a 6,000. No way. There's no way we could sumo 6,000. Any mangan sumo, and then we'll be first. We get hit by a mangan, we're gonna be last. Game plan. Let's see. Any of these 3 would work. Triplet, pair. Raise the stakes. I don't want to con that just yet because I want to be able to use a, what do you call it, 4-7x. But us having all 4 5s, I know that sounds weird. All 4 of the 5x's, right, means that if they have like a 3-4, at least 5s are cut off. We could use triplet, pair, and then middle 4x weight. At least player on the left doesn't need a 2p. That's something good. We don't know what this player wants. Plays a 9x, right? So they possibly could have, like, for example, a 6-7 waiting for an 8. I was hoping they would play into it, but yeah. Ooh, very middle tile. I'm going to play a 2p first. Is this anyone's? No? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, triplet, 6x. I think they might actually need 3, 6, 4, 7. Also, you need to understand that since I have 4 of the 5s, they could have a 6-7x waiting for an 8, a 5-8. It seems everyone wants X suits. Yo. You don't need to go to each here, by the way. I was pressing the each button just to double check what tiles I needed. No one's playing a single X suit. I'm even willing to play a 4-5-6. Then play an X suit here. Because I don't know. At best, I can say maybe they don't need a 6X, right? Since they played a 9X. But there's absolutely no way you should play an AP. As I said, there's absolutely no way you would play an AP. At best, you play a 6X. Unfortunately, you know, yeah. Dead hand. We didn't commit with the 8X soon enough because we wanted to try to get the 7X. Unfortunately, both other players drew it. But hey, a second place, not bad. Compared to a third, worlds apart. Hope you guys enjoyed today's YouTube video. Please don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button down below. And hey, let me know what else you guys like to know throughout these matches. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Peace.